I've cracked the YouTube code. I've done it. As soon as I drop the word cycle PD, it gets more views. And I can understand now why other creators do it, because they just rinse that, don't they? Like anybody that's on PEDs and talks about it on YouTube, as soon as there's a change in cycle, it's my new drug stack. Something along those lines. And unfortunately, I'm probably going to be one of those. Sorry, but engagement matters. Look at it from our perspective, right? The more views I get, the more people watch these videos, the more chance you're going to go onto my Instagram page, and the more chance I've got of potentially working with you. And it's not all about that, right? But as a marketing tool, YouTube is great for that. I'd be lying if I said that wasn't the case. That's why a lot of online coaches do it. Alongside that, I do also enjoy making these videos. So that's probably the reason why. But yeah, we're going to be completely transparent and open. And on that point, instead of making you wait till the end of the video this time, we're going to talk about the changes straight away. Test has gone up to 300, master is the same, 200, MPP, 100. So 500 milligrams, 600 milligrams total androgen load. Fucking hell. Is it 600? Yeah. Jesus, it's, as you can tell, quite early. It's just coming up to 6 a.m. I've literally just woken up. Nice late start today. Because it is a Saturday, so we're going to take you through a weekend in the life. Not a day in the life. No. Weekend in the life. Because this weekend is a good one. Got a lot lined up. And I've got some exciting news to share with you all later. A little bit of a dive into my private life, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So first things first, meal number one, which will be my pre-workout meal. I've then got a PT at 7. That's the only one for today. Then I'm going to train early. Then I'm going to head to a special place with Bella and somebody else, which has featured on the channel before. You may have guessed what I'm talking about right now. And then we're going to chill. Tomorrow I've got a family event, so I might show you what I'm eating there and how I go about managing that day to make sure I don't get fat as fuck. Stay tuned. Before we get stuck into meal one, I'm going to show you some bits that I got from Vanquish. And I'll tell you what, I feel like my dream sponsor would be from Vanquish, because I always wear their stuff. And there's just no gym brand. Is Bella? Oh, hi baby. She comes just like waddling out of the bedroom when she's ready to. She usually hears me chopping something on the board. She thinks she's getting a carrot, or she'll hear her lead or something. She'll come running. Anyway, Vanquish, I'm going to say it now. One day I'll have a sponsor from them. That's the goal. That's when I know I've made it. Anyway, forged in iron, I think it is, top. This one, that's the back. That's the front. I've already worn this. I've just pulled it out of the washing machine. I'm wearing one now. And you can see I've tucked this in because it's a double XL and it's a little bit long. But I've just remembered this morning that there is a tailor's over the road from me. I'm pretty sure they tailor clothes. So what I might do is just get them to just like pull this up a touch, because I like how it fits across the upper body and the shoulders, but this is just a tiny bit long, that's all. Or I'll just grow even bigger shoulders so that it fills out up there and then sits a little bit higher. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Got some shorts, just like normal mesh shorts. These are a size large, and it says Vanquish Fitness bodybuilding, just to let people know I do bodybuild. And then we got the varsity top. This one's a little bit different to what I'd usually get. Bless you. It's sort of like a mesh material. Really like this, and this fits really well as well. Like it's not. See, this is with the thing with Vanquish. The sizing's a bit weird because double XL in all of these is quite long, whereas this, it sits perfectly. So I'm like, make your fucking mind up. And then the final one, as you can see, I'm clearly not holding anything. Yeah? Too early? No, okay. Just like a camo tee. And this one is this one's very fucking long, I'll be honest. But I really like this. So I just won't wear it that often because it's so long, but I also can't be asked to send it all back. So I'm just gonna get it tailored, I think. That's the plan. Vanquish, if anybody from Vanquish is watching this, please sponsor me. I love your clothes. That's all I've got to say. All right, meal one, pre-workout. Chicken and rice. The buzz also got fully buzzed yesterday. I went for a grade 1. Usually I go for a grade 2, but I was like, you know what? Get it off, and that is very short. I might as well go bald. Maybe one day I'll just go full skinhead. I'm basically there, aren't I? And the beard has been trimmed. Back to ginger now. I've stopped taking melanotan, and ever since, obviously my beard has gone back to ginger, and I'm not happy about it. That phase where I had a black beard was legendary. I miss it, but I also don't want to be taking melanotan doing sunbeds year round, because like I said in the last video, there's no long-term studies that have been done on taking melanotan year round, but probably not the best, is it? So yeah, I've come off it. I have been off it for a while now. But come summer, we'll probably get back on it. The black beard will return. So I did prep some meals yesterday in preparation for today. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail, as they say. So I've got a meal there. Can you see that? Yeah. Here's my fridge. Lovely, isn't it? A meal up there, which is the Croats, and then a chicken meal there. The meal I'm gonna have now is, as I said, my standard pre-workout meal. So yeah, even if I train at different times of the day, I'll always try and keep my pre-workout meal the same, because that way I know that, I mean, all my meals digest well, right? But if I always keep my pre-workout meal the same, let's say my training performance changes in the session, I'm not thinking, oh, could it be the pre-workout meal because it was a bit different today? You know, the macros are a bit off or different to what I normally have. Whereas if I always keep it the same, that variable remains the same. So that's one less variable to think about when it comes to assessing whether your training performance is off. And then expanding on that point, it's also why it's good to keep other variables outside of the gym consistent as well. Because at the end of the day, everything we do in bodybuilding is geared up to make sure that that 1 to 2 hours in the gym is as effective as can be. So if you're doing everything in your power and something's off in the gym, then you need to assess that. Like, are you too fatigued? Do you need a deload? Is your sleep off? Are you highly stressed? Is there something off with your nutrition, your digestion? So many things. But if you keep loads of variables outside of the gym consistent, like your sleep and weight schedule is the same, you live a low stress life, your steps remain the same every day, your nutrition, your calories and your macros are all the same, there's less variables to worry about. And it makes it much easier to pinpoint what is going wrong and what you need to change or do to ensure that your training performance continues to move forward. God, the words are rolling off the tongue this morning, and it's bloody 6 a.m. Usually it takes me a while to get started, but it's not bad, eh? All right, 100 grams of rice, which is 248 grams of cooked weight. So when I do my rice, I usually batch cook like 600 grams. And the rice portions I have are either 75 or 100. So I take the raw weight, which was 700, I divide it by 25 because 175 go into 25, or 25 goes into 75 and 100, I should say. What did that come to? I'm just gonna have to explain this now. So if I do 700 divided by 25, that's 28. Then I do 700 divided by 28, and that gives me my cooked weight for 25 grams of raw weight. There you go. And then all I do is take that cooked weight number, which was about 62, times it by 3 to give me 75 grams cooked weight, and then times it by 4 to give me 100 grams cooked weight. So if you have different rice portions, that's how you would do it. Or let's say you're cooking rice for you and your partner, you have 50 grams, your partner has 100 grams, whatever it is. That's how you would do it. I remember when someone first explained that to me, I think I watched a YouTube video on it as well. And I was like, what? But then you just do it and you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. A lot of this stuff is just trial and error, you know. I've fucked up doing this so many times. And now eventually, I've got a system that works for me. Do the same with chicken as well. So all my chicken goes in the fridge in this container here. I have 200 gram portions. I do a kilo of chicken at a time. So I cook the chicken. And the difference with chicken is obviously pulls away the water rather than adding water like rice. So once the chicken's cooked, I weigh it all out again in this container. I then divide that number by 5 because my portions are 200 grams and it's 1,000 grams or a kilo in total. And then that number that I see on my calculator is the amount in each portion. And then I just write it down on my phone. So you can see that I've got, I don't know if you can see that, but is that coming up? I can't really see. But it says chicken 137 equals 200. Which means 200 grams raw weight is 137 grams cooked weight. And I do that because it's just more accurate, basically. Like sometimes 200 grams raw weight will be 160, 140, 130, it changes. Then we've got 30 grams of sauerkraut. Still haven't established whether this is its own thing. You know what, yeah it is, because if you go on the ingredients here, it says 67% sauerkraut, 7% carrot. Where's the rest? And then there's waza and salts. I'm guessing that's water and salt because it's Polish, I believe. Fuck knows. 30 grams of that bad boy. And if you live in the Sinitz area, you can pick up loads of different pickled veg in the Sir Berry Turkish shop in town. You know, the one that's on the corner of the market square opposite the Bosphorus? There. They do loads of good stuff in there. They do like loads of nice rice, like proper Turkish style rice. They do dates, like any local PT clients that I put on dates because they're at that point in their gaining phase where they need like low volume dried fruits. I send them there usually, because they're quite cheap. They're medjool dates as well. And then 15 grams of almond butter. And of course, if you know me, you know this is getting heated up in a pan. When it comes to using a spray, I use this avocado oil spray. It's fantastic. Get it from Amazon. It's quite expensive. Or what you can do is you get olive oil, drizzle a little bit in the pan, and then just get a tissue, move it around the pan. That way you've got a layer of non-stick, which is better than using this stuff. I don't really ever use this at all right now because it's not good for pans, number one. Number two, it's just got loads of ingredients in that you don't really need, you know. We keep to the good stuff, like ingredients in this, avocado oil, that's it. Now I'd usually have some pineapple with this. However, I ran out yesterday and I didn't go to, well I did go to Lidl yesterday actually, but it didn't have any fucking pineapple, the twats. So we're going with kiwi and I'll get a pineapple later. It's ready, come and join me. This gets me excited. Food. All right, let's bring you down a touch. There we go. All right. Here we have it. Oh, I've got something in my eye. 200 grams of chicken, 100 grams of rice, 30 grams of sauerkraut, 15 grams almond butter, 25 grams honey, and cinnamon on top. Frank's buffalo sauce, about 2 grams of pink salt, and 1 kiwi. Try the cinnamon with the honey and the almond butter. I promise you, you'll be surprised. Well, I don't promise you, but I like it, so get on it. Here we go. Stupendous. One word. Yeah, I first came across this idea when, do you know who Joe Delaney is? The fitness content creator, influencer guy. And he did a video about why can't we have shower thoughts all the time? Like, what is shower thoughts?
Yes.
And he was explaining how, like, we've always got input that we never have any output. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, he's right. When I wake up, first thing I do is go to the bathroom, toilet, scales, shower. As soon as I'm out of the shower, podcast is on.
Really?
Yeah, straight away.
Your mind.
Yeah. Like, I just like listening to things in the background and learning at the same time. But also, because there's a constant input, there's never any output.
I even listen to audiobooks to go to bed. So I'm always listening to something.
Always something going
every day,
on.
all the time. Yeah.
But also, like, I feel like that influences our ability to focus on things. You know what I mean? Because your mind's always flitting from one thing to another.
Yeah, attention span's quite bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same thing in social media.
Yeah.
Like, you watch something for like, what, 5 to 10 seconds, you get bored, you're like, no.
Keep going, yeah.
So as soon as it's a long task that requires our attention for longer than fucking 5 minutes, you're like...
I watch everything on 2 times speed as well.
Exactly. We're so impatient.
It's terrible, yeah.
We're so impatient.
I know.
So we're training our brains to not be able to focus properly and have pretty poor attention spans, I think. And imagine the younger generations as well that are growing up with social media.
Even worse.
Even worse.
Yeah, man.
So like we're just at that age where we maybe just missed that, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, I remember being of the age. You still went outside to play and stuff like that. We didn't really have phones, so yeah.
There you go. Nice.
To be honest, I'm at a point where I don't know if I could do weight on this anyway.
I think you can.
Oh,
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah, I don't feel good though. I hate leg exercises like this. Honestly. My legs feel like,
Do learn to like it.
my legs feel like twigs and they feel like they're going to snap off.
We're just going to go with 2.5 a side.
Okay, that's fine.
What are you up to the weekend?
Yeah, so I got mini golf today.
Yeah.
Then I go to the pub. But when I go to the pub, I only get Pepsi Max anyway now.
Yeah. What, did you used to be quite a big drinker or?
Nah.
Never.
Well, everything breaks me out. So I try not to drink.
What, as in breaks your skin out?
Yeah,
Really?
late nights break me out. Drinking breaks me out. Dairy, all sorts of things. Yeah, so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
This is just hormonal though. I don't know.
Have you ever had your bloods done?
No. So they've always really find it hard to take blood from me. So
Why?
yeah, I don't know. I haven't been able to get blood in ages. Every time I go, they struggle to find my vein. Yeah.
You can also just get a private blood test done.
Yeah, true.
I help my
Good.
clients with that.
Yeah.
You're looking at about £150 to £200 if you want like the full works.
To be honest, I paid £100 for to get my teeth cleaned, and that was so shit.
Oh, really?
They only did 15 minutes
Really?
for £100.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
I went to the dentist actually probably about a month ago, and yeah, the price has gone up big time now.
Yeah. So
But I'd not been to the dentist in like 2 years before that, so
you need to look after
yeah,
your
you
teeth,
should.
don't you? You only get one pair.
100%. I was thinking about getting Invisalign actually.
Really? Why? Smile? There's nothing wrong with them.
I know, they're alright, but I want them whiter. And also this bottom one, it's kind of crooked. Yeah. Which you wouldn't be able to see that, but I look at it every day and I'm
You would
like, fucking
notice.
tooth.
Or fizzy though. Drink coffee or fizzy or tea.
Coffee, yeah.
Then do you think getting your teeth whitened at any point?
Say again?
Is there any point getting your teeth whitened?
If you sit on top of it, like, because when you get the Invisalign done, you get the, it's like a gum shield where you put a gel in it and
Yeah.
you keep it topped up, don't you?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
although the coffee is staining them, I'm kind of doing the reverse, aren't I?
Make it a little bit better.
Yeah. One, straight back down. Two, straight back down. Come on. Embrace it. It's just blood and lactic acid. That's all it is. You can. 3, 2 more.
Nah.
Straight back down.
Okay.
Come on. Go now. Push. Last one. It's moving well. Go. 6.
That felt fucking horrible.
You really hate that pain, don't you?
Yeah. Feels disgusting.
We'll do one more set on this. I'm gonna go heavier though.
Heavier?
Yeah?
Me.
We got a pupachino. Our first ever one.
To be fair, would you wait?
No.
Oh, is that nice, baby? All over the chops. Bit of bed shopping for the girl. I think we found one, haven't we, Bells? We found a bed.
What do you think of this one? This one a bit too big for you.
Yeah, I don't like it when the pillow's raised up like that. I feel like it needs to dip in, so she's got
Place, Bells, place. Oh, which one?
Which one do you like, Bells?
Which one do you want? Oh, it looks good.
Oh, that suits you, baby. What's this? Sit. Sit. Hey. Cheers. Wrapping up the night with these delights from M&S. Good old M&S. And Cat with her supplements. More supplements.
Yeah, I am filming. What do you think, Bells?
The plate's a bit overkill, I know, but they're the only size plates I've got. It kind of looks like it's got moss growing on it. But that's good.
Yeah.
That's different as well. Chocolate, caramel on top, and yeah, I'm just describing what it is, and I'm not even going into the flavour. I'm
just gonna eat all of it.
You can tell I'm not very good at food reviews. Dig in. You can't really get your mouth around it, can you? I feel like you got to go from the top or bottom. Get a bit of that sauce.
You know what, actually?
It's good, isn't it?
It's like moist, but
Nice.
You know
Out
what
of
I
10?
mean? I'd give it like an 8.
I'd give it an 8.
Cool.
8 out of 10 from us. Highly recommended. I was a bit disappointed with the desserts in M&S today, actually. We literally looked around the shop 2 or 3 times, just walking around in circles. Each cake is 423 calories, and the pizza we had was probably about 8 to 1,000 calories each.
Yeah.
So, not bad. I've got another off plan tomorrow as well, so that'll be interesting. My God, that's bright. Hold on. Let me get this sorted. Camera down, camera angle down. Bloody ring light. No, that's colour change. What colour do we want? That'll do. There we go. Good morning. It's the next day. Mic check, we're on. Cool. As discussed, we are doing Weekend in the Life. And Sunday is part of the weekend, so that's why we're on day 2. First meal going down in the pot of yogurt, 166 grams of yogurt, about 35 grams of whey, 100 grams of blueberries, 1 banana, 30 grams of granola. That's it in today's meal. Now, with yesterday, I went over my calories. I had all my normal meals, other than my last yogurt meal, which is my lowest calorie meal. And instead we decided to go out for a pizza, which was about, all in all, it would have been about 1,000 calories because we both shared. And we had a dip and I had a non-alcoholic beer as well. So you're looking at about 1,000 to 1,100 calories. So I was over my calories probably that day by about 700-ish. Actually, no, more than that, because then we had that cake when we got back. So probably over by about 800 to 1,000. So today I need to rein it back a little bit so I'm not in a massive surplus for 2 days in a row. I've got a family event later. My brother's birthday on Wednesday. We're all going around my parents' house for a big meal. So I need to be extra careful with it because I know what I've been like in the past. Sometimes I do go a bit overboard. You have that fuck it moment, don't you? When you're there, that fuck it button gets pressed. And I've got a bit of a reputation in my family as being like the human dustbin. Whenever there's food left over, they're like, just send it to Jan, he'll eat it. Can't be doing that. I don't do it anymore. Not much. If we're at a restaurant, sometimes I do go a bit overboard if there's leftover food. But you know what? I'm a sucker for just trying food. Food for me is part of the experience. And if we're at a restaurant I've never been to before and food I've never tried, I'm like, oh, I want to try that, you know? But then again, you could make the argument and say, well, is it not just enough to try it alone? You don't have to finish what's on the plate. And that's the skill I'm trying to learn still. And I've always struggled with that because I've always been brought up to finish what's on your plate. So it's a mindset thing, but I've got better at time, and I know I'll only get better at it with time the more I do it. In regards to yesterday, firstly, very good session, nice long walk around Sandy Hills with Bella. Obviously you can see that Kat and I, we're trying again. I'm not going to get too into it. I feel like that's a bit too much of a dive into the personal life, but we've basically been split apart for 7 months, we worked out, and she's recently moved to the area. She's moved to Wintringham. So we met up on Sunday and here we are, we're trying again. All I'm going to say is I'm extremely happy. And I know this is the right decision, 100%. We know what went wrong before. And we know what we need to do to make sure that doesn't happen again. That's it, that's all I'm going to say. The other good news is, if you're a long-term watcher of the channel or follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that we went to Jamaica last year. On that holiday, I also got food poisoning. Now, we went down the route of trying to get compensation for that holiday, which didn't work out. However, I did recently find out after getting back in contact with Kat that they've got a free holiday waiting for us. So TUI have offered us a free holiday, flights, everything included, back to the same hotel. There's if you've seen the news, Jamaica is in a bit of a shit show right now. It's been hit with a Category 5 hurricane. So there's no way that tourists are able to go there probably for the next 2, maybe 3, even 4 months. So we're gonna try and ask TUI if we can go elsewhere. A friend of mine, Mike, recommended the Dominican Republic and sent me across a really nice hotel, which is a TUI hotel as well. So we're gonna try and go there. So yeah, that's a bit of a life update. Today, I've got legs. Before that, I've got a PT, which is in about half an hour. So this is gonna get polished off. It's very nice, by the way. I've got a coffee brewing. Little walk with Bella, take her out for a wee. I'm gonna try and remember to take my camera and show you the BFR band leg extension set because it's absolutely disgusting.
Good.
Yes. Fuck. Oh, that's awful. Fuck, man.
Loved it. How's your leg session going? Look at the colour difference.
You're just quite right.
I'm just red. I'm red all the time. Oh, that was horrendous. But it's about the only thing I can do pain-free right now. Almost pain-free. If I come too low or too high on the leg extension, no. No bueno. Same thing with the goblet squats. Too low, pain. So just trying to stay in a range of motion I can do pain-free. For now.
Oh, fucking hell. This is the hardest part.
Still got to walk bells.
Oh, fuck. Food. And then walk Bella. Where's the fluffer? Here she is. Here she is. Oh my god. Look at the wiggles.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Where's my cuddle? Bess.
Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. No. What do you think, Bells? What do you think? What do you think?
She hates it, doesn't she?
Oh, look at her little face. Oh, Bella Pooper.
You know what, I think she's more used to it now from being in the gorillas.
Yeah.
She would hate this before.
That was a big skid.
Buzz. That's for being a good girl. Sit. Oh yeah. Just on my way over to the family's house. Got the little one in the back. She's had the bath, obviously. Hates having baths. But it was needed. She was getting a little bit smelly, and obviously she's spending some time in the gym now, so with all the people stroking her, and she's becoming a bit of a celebrity in there, to be honest, I want to make sure that she's smelling good, because it's a reflection on me. If my dog smells bad, it doesn't look good on me. Anyway, family event, brother's birthday. There's going to be plenty of food, drinks. Not that I drink ever, really. Special occasions only. When was the last time I had a drink? Oh, it was in London, actually. Three or 4 weeks ago. My mate Luke had his 28th, I think it was, and I had 3 beers. So that's the extent of my drinking nowadays. But got some other exciting news. Kat and I booked Cirque du Soleil yesterday, which is a circus, one of the best, if not the best, circus tour in the world. And I've been to one of the shows. I wanted to do it for my 18th birthday. I remember the whole family, we went to London to watch the show. And I remember it absolutely blew my mind. It was one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. So if you're looking for a good date idea or just a entertaining show to go to, look at Cirque du Soleil. The tickets are quite expensive. I think we spent, I think it was about £350 for a ticket, but the seats we've got are like, it's at the Royal Albert Hall, so you've got like the ground seating area and the next level up, and we've got like in the middle looking down, so it's facing front, and obviously like they get more and more expensive as you go around to the side, but you want to be like facing it front on, you know. And we said that if we're going to do it, we got to do it properly, and I'd rather spend an extra £100 to £200 and get the best seats in the house and experience it to the fullest. Because we were talking like, what's the point in working so hard, making money, if you're not gonna just enjoy it? If all you're gonna do is save and be a tight ass. I've been through that phase in my life, and I've saved a good chunk of money, and now I'm like, I want to spend it. I want to treat myself. And it's more experiences nowadays that I want to do that with, not materialistic things like fucking the next Represent drop or Cole Buxton. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I like those clothes and I probably will still buy them. But I'm definitely not buying other more expensive designer clothes like fucking Stone Island, Gucci, Prada. Nah, that's not me. Good quality clothes, decent prices, spend your money on experiences. That's what matters. Anyway, we're nearly there now, so don't know what's for dinner. So far, I've probably consumed probably about 1,000 calories. I've had that yogurt, then I had a shake, about 60 grams of whey post-workout with a little bit of milk, 10 grams of almond butter. And then after that, about 20 minutes ago, I had 50 grams of rice, 200 grams of chicken, a little bit of veg, and that was it. So minimal calories. But like I said, I went a bit over yesterday. And I don't want to be in too big of a surplus because my body weight's basically been sticking around about the same recently, if not dropping on average. So I know that I'm due a food increase soon. But if I have a large spike in calories now, it's going to spike my body weight, which is going to bring the average up. And as a result, my food won't get put up. Which is a mistake a lot of people make, right? They're actually in a small deficit throughout the week and they just have that one big off plan that takes them into a surplus, but it's just a surplus on that one day, and over the course of the week, yeah, your net is a surplus, but you're actually in a small deficit every other day, and as a result, you're not recovering as well in between sessions, you're not performing as well as you could be. So the idea is you want to be in a small surplus every day rather than maintenance or deficit and then a large surplus. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say? Anyway, we've just rocked up. Let the food and the eating commence. But sensibly. I'm not gonna fuck it. Bye.
But they're not. Like, they mean well. Some guy came in and bought an email. Some sort of
Jason, what are you doing? Mimi, you must have worked so hard. Mimi,
We've been busy hoovering upstairs.
Sunday. Alex delicious. Jason, fucking hell!
What happened there?
Woman!
Jesus.
Jesus! We've got to get that on camera. She nearly got a purple outfit ruined.
Can you imagine that went up in flames?
Yeah, polyester.
I'm gonna have to film this. Keep filming now in case.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, ain't it lovely?
That's a bit off piece.
He decorated it himself. No one needs to know that. She said she can't tell anybody. No one needs to. It feels late, doesn't it? Because it's dark. But it's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, when are you next?
Let me know what time.
Yeah.
Probably Friday again.
Later. Friday.
We'll sort of session out as well.
Especially if you're
That's why I'm Saturdays.
No, you're free. Yeah. No, fair enough. Oh, can we do that? Like,
B-roll of the goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.
Oh yeah, see you later. Yeah,
Time lapse.
see you in the next one then.
If you've stayed this long.
Click the like button down here. That's definitely going in it.
what a lovely weekend it was. It is currently Monday, and I'm about to sit down and do a block of editing for this video, so I thought, I've done an outro yet, better do that. So we'll keep it short and sweet. Hope you've enjoyed it. Not much else to say, to be honest. Do all the supportive stuff, please. You know it helps. Like, hit the bell notification, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below your favourite shoe. I want to know what your favourite shoe is. Random one. If you've got this far, fair play. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.